Opposition members of parliament have retreated to Entebbe to discuss the opposition legislative priorities for the 12th parliament. Joel Ssenyony, the leader of opposition in parliament, is leading the team.
Ensuring that our interventions remain focused on the issues that matter, especially to ordinary Ugandans, while enabling every member of parliament to effectively represent the unique interests of their constituencies.
Ssenyony says the gathering comes at a time when the country is experiencing several challenges, including unemployment, poverty, hostile political environment. He, however, asked MPs to unite and ensure that all Ugandans access services without discrimination.
Uganda continues to face serious challenges, including high cost of living, youth unemployment, poor service delivery, corruption, insecurity, land conflicts, rising public debt, and disregard for the rule of law. These challenges demand an opposition that is united, informed, and prepared for leadership.
The leader of opposition also reminded the opposition MPs that they were voted and mandated by Ugandans to speak on their behalf and urged them to do so without fear.
Strengthen not only our individual capacities, but also the collective effectiveness of the opposition. Above all, let us remember that although we belong to different political parties, we are united by a shared commitment to constitutionalism, accountability, justice, and good governance. Our diversity should strengthen and not divide us. When we work together, we amplify the voices of millions of Ugandans who have entrusted us with this mandate.
Opposition MPs are bracing to offer alternative policies that are aimed at bringing about improved lives of the people of Uganda.
This year is a roadmap that will guide our legislative engagement, oversight, and policy advocacy in advancing the improvement of the lives of the people of Uganda, accountable governance, and the pursuit of respect for the rule of law in our country.
Several speakers invited to speak to the MPs advised them to stick to the principles of a better opposition to ensure that Ugandans benefit from the taxes they pay.
Safeguard constitutional governance and rule of law. And you know the challenge that we have as of recent in regard to the rule of law. Scrutinize executive decisions. Ensure proper allocation, expenditure, and value for taxpayers' money.
But can you determine an alternative policy without knowing the current policy? Is it possible? It is not possible. So if you want to propose alternatives to UPE as a shadow minister for education, you must thoroughly know the policies around UPE.
Due to the big number of MPs, a free sitting policy has been introduced in the chambers. However, some opposition MPs say this has deprived them the opportunity to catch the speaker's eyes to allow them deliberate on the floor of parliament.
Those few instances of unfairness, which we hope our chief opposition whip and our leader of opposition will have to address.
We must agree that even those that we are calling experienced politicians or experienced legislators were once like us, but because they were given chances, that's why we are saying that they are experienced. So we also need to get that experience.
Very important to us, and it's about how to effectively represent our people and how to basically utilize the floor of parliament to get solutions for our people.
The opposition politicians listed their legislative priorities, among them the amendment of the Trial on Indictments Act, the reduction of supplementary budgets for the Office of the Presidents, as well as improving agricultural production by tabling the contract farming bill, among others.
That we shall leave a lasting legacy of strengthening democracy, promoting accountability, and advancing the aspirations and livelihoods of our people.
Shadow ministers were sworn in during the retreat that will run for 2 days. Juma Kiria, NTV.
You're going to sign